You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel.
Test. Okay. All right, there we go, and here we go. Okay, sweet. Okay, wow, it just gets crazier every time. Hey, Ann. Do you want to, let's see, you should be live.
Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, now we can hear me here. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Lenny,
There we are.
today.
Okay.
Where am
Sorry.
I? Hey, I'm learning.
No, it's a little goofy every time, I think.
I love Goofy. I do Goofy.
Okay.
I'm very excited about having a My Dan class, and I love this image. I'm
Okay.
into it.
Okay, cool. There I am. Okay. God.
All right. Flow.
So yeah, we're
on,
flowing with it
Flow
today.
Master.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so let's see who's here.
Hey, Lindsay.
Yeah. Okay. So Lindsay's here, Jackie's here, Shelly's here, Rita's here, sweet. I thought I saw Carla here. Lauren is here, sweet Lauren. Shayna's here. Jennifer's here. Claire is here. Amanda's here. Wow. Okay. Hopefully you're still here. Luis is here. Jackie is here. Hopefully you're all still here. And so I want to show. Well, so I've been working behind the scenes, and forgive me for the super late start to class today. But I had to unplug everything and replug it in because I don't know if there's an easy way to show you, but so some of you might remember, but I smashed my TV as part of class. I did it. Tara was here; she was horrified, but I did it like right as we went live with class once, and it smashed the screen. And so I'm not made of money, so I waited till some donations came in, and then I bought a TV to replace the TV I smashed. And then I didn't want to smash it again, so I built a plexiglass protector. I don't know if you'll be able to see this really that smoothly, but do you see? Yeah, okay, you see that sort of metal frame there and the glass. That is now plexiglass, and that's in front of my video feedback. That is in front of my monitor now. So I had to unplug everything and plug it back in, and that led to some chaos and confusion. So, and you just happen to be in the one spot that's not on camera, but you're loved.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not about that. No, it's
out while you were talking.
Yeah, you're welcome to stretch. Okay. Yeah, no. No, it was not. It was not from COVID. I actually bought it for the purpose. But anyway, thanks you. So your donations help make that possible. This repair possible. It cost me $8 to build the plexiglass thing. Well, the plexiglass itself is incredibly expensive. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is.
So protect your TVs is the upshot of that.
Yeah, protect your TV. All right.
During class tonight.
Okay, so I don't really have a lot to set up for class. We're going to have a myth and flow class. This is somewhat by request, and I am feeling this very much, and so I'm excited to teach them. If you haven't had I need to get off the network there. If you haven't, I need to thank you for the donation, y'all. I appreciate that. If you haven't had a myth and flow class before, these are flow classes where I will sort of invoke imagination and story to get a point across. So they are not, well, I forgot to reset my timer there. Anyway, I try to salt these in like once out of every 6 classes or so. So I'm looking forward to tonight's class.
Thank you so much to the people shouting out Saturday's class. That was so much fun for me.
Yeah,
too.
and you have some comments. I don't know if you've read.
I saw some of them
on the actual online class.
I need to go back on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go to. I will go check those comments and reply. Love y'all.
They're mostly just love. Okay, all right. So let's get into this. Hopefully, there might be a little bit of adjustment going on, but I think for the most part, we should be good to go. It's one of my favorite tracks. Alright, we'll see what doesn't work here. Audible breath in. Actually, you know what? I think before we even start that, audible breath in. We're going to start tonight with silent sway. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Open, open. Audible breath in. It was Joseph Campbell who explained or offered a theory and explained a theory to me that helped me understand my relationship with story. And the way he described it, there were 4 planes of glass. And they were in parallel. So if you shined a light through one glass, it would go through the first piece of glass, to the second, to the third, to the fourth. And so one light, one beam, would strike 4 planes of glass. The first plane was the physical plane. The second plane was the mental plane, where the mind lives, our consciousness, where we think. The third plane of glass was the astral plane. And this was the plane where all of our heroes and our belief systems lived. And the fourth plane existed for some, but not for everyone, only because of their choosing, but is the soulful, the Atman plane, the essential part of you, timeless plane. One light, 4 planes. And so we could experience a sickness in the physical plane. We would understand it in the mental plane. And very often it was on the astral plane that we would try to make sense of it. Not just to understand its cause, but to understand the why. Audible breath in. The mythy and the stories that I tell, they live on the third plane. So when someone says, are they real? They're as real as all of the myths that I use to give me context. They're as real as all of the passed down stories, all of the metaphors, audible breath in. The stories of the Maidan invite you to experience your movement on the astral plane as well as the physical plane. Audible breath in. To see an archetype from the astral plane, embody that archetype in the astral plane, and experience that embodiment on the physical plane. Audible breath in. What would your hero self do? Audible breath in. It was approaching sunset, and Ashwa had taken Giancarlo deep into the forest. There was just enough light to make its way through the canopy that Giancarlo felt safe. And then, Ashwa placed a blindfold around Giancarlo's little head, cinched it tight enough that he took it seriously. She backed a few steps away and she said, Giancarlo, it's time for you to feel your power. She said, raise your hands, and little Giancarlo did. Ashwa said, feel the wind, Giancarlo. Here for the creatures, Giancarlo. Ashwa said, Giancarlo, it's time for you to feel your power. You are strong. You are smart. You are able. Believe, Giancarlo, Ashwa pleaded. Believe. Audible breath. Giancarlo thought to himself, I feel power in my hands. So he would breathe in deeply and feel power in his hand. Ashwa said, yes, Giancarlo, that's it. Giancarlo said to himself, I'm a channel of earth energy, like a tree. And Giancarlo felt his feet like roots grip the ground. Audible breath in. Ashwa said, yes, Giancarlo. Audible breath in. And so she ended up on the floor now. Sweet.
Melted. I melted. But it was good. I think it's a good way to start. I melted into the world of the Maidan. That is real to me.
Yeah,
that
are you
is in the third, on that third layer. I was just feeling the
okay? Just
feeling
making
that third layer, that third realm, dancing with y'all.
All right, me too. I was loving that. All right, I think I'm gonna do one that we've done before, but I just love it. Oh, okay. I'm feeling Giancarlo and Ashwa right now, so we're just gonna stay there. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. All right. Audible breath in. Wow, that's really not that. Okay. Maybe it's a little bit brighter. Oh, yeah. That was a Living Light track. Yeah, that was Eartha Harris came up with that goodie. Was really low. Okay. Yeah, I hopefully her mic is a little bit closer. Okay, so let's jump back into Yummy Class.
Thanks for the notes on the mic, y'all.
Wait. Audible breath in. Yeah. So for our exercise, we're going to do point technique, and then I'll set up a little story for the point. Audible breath in. We've done this technique before. I might need to turn the music up even louder. The idea with this technique that I didn't set up, but I'm going to set up now, is that you focus only on the sound of the bowls. Audible breath in. And you imagine that the sound of the bowls are winds that are animating your movement. Audible breath in. I'm going to do it blindfolded because I like it. Back in the forest. Back at that moment with Ashwa and Giancarlo. Here now with the bowls. Ashwa places the hoop on Giancarlo. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Ashwa says to Giancarlo, be in your power, Giancarlo. For in your power is your worth. And you are worthy. You have every right to be here among these trees. You have every right to be with the birds that fly above. And you are as beautiful as they are. Audible breath in. breath in. The wind felt very still to Giancarlo. And he began, as he moved and listened to Ashwa, to breathe as if he were the wind. As if his deep inhale could pull the wind across the land. As if his own breath could pull wind and pushed wind in and out of the forest, helping it breathe. And sure enough, the wind did come. And it danced with Giancarlo and Ashwa. And Ashwa said to Giancarlo, she said, Giancarlo, call it in. Call it in. Call it in, Giancarlo. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Okay. Don't know what's happening there. Do you have anything you'd like to say, Anne?
I was getting into point extended balance. That's a fun place for me.
Oh, yeah.
Extended, yeah, kind of not balancing the hoop. That's another whole thing. But in point, just sort of letting the hoop hang and really trying to hang out in a balance. And I find that wonderful things happen.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. We're moving really slowly. Sorry, hopefully you guys are down with that. Okay. Pause now. Okay. So this isn't where I thought. Let's, sorry, I want to make sure I get the right song. Oh. Sorry, all my... Okay, there we go. Right, okay. All right. I did some butt axis moves in my flow.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so for our next exercise, this isn't so much of a story, but we're going to, this is called the paper dance, and we've done this before. I think we've done it even in this class before. But the idea is that Ashwa, our teacher, our flow teacher, our movement teacher, has set us on top of like a very sort of thin, delicate paper that you would like write calligraphy on. And it's just thin enough, and it's laying on a natural surface underneath it. The Ashwa sets the intention for us that we're not supposed to break the paper. She's drawn certain points on the paper, and we are invited, encouraged, to step from one of the points to another point without breaking the paper. I'm not doing a very good job of setting these exercises up, but because I'm so much in the story, but you can imagine that this exercise is about developing a foot grace. And as you set your foot down, you don't want to break the paper. As I step, trying to avoid sharp edges that would pierce the paper. Audible breath. Now what you're doing with the hoop, meanwhile, could be samurai. This is a flow class, so we're not going to get super technical. You could be holding it. Audible breath. I completely understand that in the modern age, our sense of self-worth rapidly fluctuates. Here in the modern age, there are market factors that the My Dan didn't have to deal with. Or do they? This is where Joseph Campbell comes in. Even though we say the My Dan lived a long time ago, they're living currently in your astral plane. Along with Jedi, along with all the other heroes you've labeled. So they are here. Even though the My Dan didn't have all of the detrimental factors of self-worth back then, we can imagine them here. Oh. Hey. What? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, sorry, y'all. Yeah, one of the cameras is going crazy. Sorry. Okay.
That was bringing about some new movements, and I was noticing what I was loving in that. I was trying to move all three of my free limbs, whatever foot was not on the floor, just that foot and both arms, kind of trying to move in concert and imagining my feet doing a little bit of painting. It was just a really interesting new kind of frame for me. I enjoyed it.
Nice. Okay. Wow. I just realized I have been going really slow. Holy shit. I didn't realize it was this late. Wow.
The slower the better. I mean, really, I have to say, these focus classes are the bomb.
Okay. Well, I think I may have lost half the room with this super slow pace. I'm sorry. Oh, what?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, there we go. All right. Wow, everything is going crazy right now. Okay. All right. So I want to set these exercises up a little bit better this time. And then we'll start the song, and then we'll get the sort of My Dan vibe going. Audible breath in. The exercise is going to be slow flow. Audible breath in. If you haven't done a lot of slow motion moving, it can be really fun. And one of the things that makes it fun is to animate every part of your body. So for instance, I can hold the hoop in one hand, I'll have my other hand here. And rather than like just one arming it, I'm going to two arm it. So I'm thinking about the pace. Anne's doing something very difficult for slow motion, but we'll talk about that in a second. But I'm bringing slow motion movement, and I'm trying to bring the same pace to both hands. If you're doing it right, it will probably feel very athletic to you. Now, the reason that I said what Anne is doing is hard is that when I go up onto one leg, it makes it that much harder to move slowly because usually your weight is being held between these two trees. So when I elect to come up onto one, I'm like losing half of that support. Audible breath in. Ashwa's death comes way too early. And it comes at the hand of 1,000 evil beasts. And in her last moments, they have encircled her, snarling and growling at her, all possessed of pure darkness. And though Ashwa could have gotten away, she is choosing to be surrounded so that she can create enough of a distraction so that Jula the Quiet, who's much younger, much smaller, can escape. Young Giancarlo is watching Ashwa battle. And to keep the enemies at bay, she turns constantly. None of the beast will even engage her. And Giancarlo, from afar, watches her turn and turn. Audible breath. Audible breath. Yeah. That song is called, well, I don't really know how to pronounce it, actually. It's by Twitter, who is, like, yeah. Anna's going to try to pronounce the name of the song for you guys. That's this one. More and Cure. I'm surprised that it's not coming up. Okay. Usually yes, I don't have it on. Okay.
Very cool. That's a different state going so slow. Whole different state.
Okay,
of
I hope
flow.
I'm not totally losing you. All right, so this is what's happening for me right now. I am having such a personal hoop experience right now that I cannot really relate to whether or not anyone is enjoying me on this. So if this isn't your thing, I totally get it. But we might as well stay in this sort of
We love it.
slowish flow. Okay, so what I want to do for this next exercise is threading, which is moving in and through the hoop. So threading, at least in HoopPath, would be like if I'm stepping into the hoop, that's a thread. Like you imagine, like you're the, you're threading the needle, the hoop being the needle. Boom. All right. Okay. All right, Anne's letting me know she's gonna use her bigger hoop.
Yeah, maybe use a bigger hoop if this is new to you, especially getting through the hoop. Try a bigger hoop for less frustration.
Okay. So a lot of the current hoop moves, like escalators and things like that, they're all essentially threads. I wonder if I like this for this one. What do you think? Is this okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. Anna and I are realizing that's not good threading music. Maybe this will be
Two
better.
thumbs down.
Actually, this is kind of a sad song, but it might work. What?
Okay, we're gonna get it. This is it. This is
All
the
right,
song.
here we go. This is a good thread song. Well, maybe. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah. You're not trying. You're not trying. That's what what's throwing me off is that you're totally not even trying. Okay.
I'm getting blamed here.
Okay. Let's start with some obvious threads here. If I step through the hoop, that's a thread. I don't have to go all the way through to create, to be threading. For instance, I could pause on one leg, I'm still threading. But ultimately, threading is about you passing through it. This old school hoop move here is a thread. If you always wanted to know how to do that one, but you were embarrassed to ask because it's so old school, the secret really is to, when you reach down to grab it, is to grab it so that your thumb is going towards you, and trying to show that there. And it's going to show you this. All right, we'll take the benefit of the green screen here. So I'm going in. My thumbs are going towards me. So when I'm coming down here to grip the hoop at 6 o'clock, my thumb is... And of course, you know, I wouldn't want to overcoach. If you have your own way of doing this, you don't have to do it my way. But that's a thread. Here we go. This is the thread again. And it's a super athletic move. You can let the hoop you can let the hoop spin around, you know, like I can pick a leg. And then, you know, anytime I'm ready to go back in, I forgot there is a way to do it going the other way, but I forgot what it is. Oh yeah, so Anne's going super old school threads. This is like when I only knew like 2 moves. One of them was to jump in the hoop. Anne says that is fun, however old school it is. That's a thread though, that's a jumping in type thread. So I'm spinning the hoop and
on the sand with broken castle, with the change, done with the charades, left a mess of what we built and turned to ashes. One of these days I'm gonna have my way. It's gonna be hard to pay.
This is sort of one of the basic threads, like going way back.
It's gonna be hard.
It used to be so much easier to be a hoop superstar. But these are threads.
When there were only like 20 hoop moves, when there were 20 universal hoop moves. Yeah.
Let's definitely get the heart rate going, right? Boom.
The jumping is actually great for getting your blood going.
Nice. All right.
I will say having the rug with the pad makes the jump throughs a lot softer and nicer. So grass maybe or a carpet.
Okay. All right, we're kidding. What's that? Yeah, no, we're doing totally different. We're gonna. I think we could just move into a free hoop at this point. Yeah, I think we'll just do a free hoop. And talk me into it.
I'm excited to free hoop with y'all, the astral plane.
just want to make sure y'all know that I would never write and brag about getting 100 messages. That is an automated message that Restream sends out. I don't know why. think we should do. Yeah. Do you want to say anything before we
God,
play
thank you
one?
so much for shouting out the class again. That was so much fun. We'll do it again. That was just in tonight's class. Oh, my God. I just was feeling the flow so much. And I feel the interconnection. Thank y'all.
All right. Let's play. I'm going to play one to sort of fade to green, too, for everyone. So this will be our last song. Thank you, guys.
It's all for you. It's all for you.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Classes will resume their normal pace in the future. Tonight was just super slow.
No, we love slow. We'll do slow again. It's all good.
It's all for you. 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 It's all for you.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Have a great night.
It's all